Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
To all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. Yep, the ever-popular slogan from the Big Mac from back in the days may have been the partial inspiration for the version of this burger I'm about to check out from Carl's Jr. right now. That's right, it's called the Big Carl, and since I've never tried it until right now, I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. So let's hit that drive-thru and set ourselves up.
Hi, would you like to try a review at Diablo 6 Burger?
Actually, no, but keep this out. I'd like to go for the $6 Big Carl combo, please.
The Big Carl combo?
You got it.
Okay, it'll be 7-11. Okay.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
So if you want to see BK's take on the Big Mac, take a look at the link in the upper right-hand corner of your display. They have something called the Big King, and that was a lot of fun to check out a few years ago.
So,
Hey, how you doing?
7-11, please.
Okay.
Here you go.
Awesome.
Have a good one.
Thanks so much, you too. Bye-bye. All right, so now let's peep this one out up close. Here we go with the Big Carl, and right off the bat, we're already missing the middle section of the iconic Big Mac style bun. If you're going to compete with something similar to the Big Mac, you got to at least have that. Let's pop the top of the sesame seeded bun, see what we've got underneath. Plenty of Thousand Island dressing, must be their version of mac sauce. We've got a slice of melted American cheese and 2 visible charbroiled patties here, guys. And when we split this down the middle, plenty more cheese there, so definitely nice in that department. And underneath that, we have a decent amount of lettuce, and on the very bottom, it looks like we've got just more of the Thousand Island dressing, but no pickles and no onions. So this is already missing a few key components that really makes this a lot closer to what I think they're going for, but it is still pretty big, guys. Let's get into this one. It's the Big Carl from Carl's Jr. Let's peep out this flavor. Yeah, this is my first time having this one, but after that up close and personal, I think I know what to expect. Here we go. It's the Big Carl from Carl's Jr. Yep. Basically that familiar charbroiled Carl's Jr. flavor along with plenty of Thousand Island dressing. It is standing out more than anything else on this burger. And then you get a little bit of that cheese flavor on the back end. Decent so far. Pretty decent. The 2 patties feel like they total about a 1/4 pound of beef, although they are pretty wide, so this really does feel like a bigger burger, so Big Carl definitely fits name-wise, but it is missing those key components I thought this one might have, like the pickles and the onions, but it's okay. Pretty much your standard fast food type of burger. I just wish the price was a little bit less for what I'm getting here, guys. I think it's a little pricey for what they want for this. But hey, if you can get this in a $6 combo at some locations, it's not a bad deal with fries and a drink. But on its own, like I said, it's just a little on the pricey side. Definitely digging the charbroiled flavor of the beef, though. It's always a highlight here at Carl's. Looks like I don't have to spend too much time on this one, guys. Let's start from the very back and go around to the other side. Not bad for what you're getting here in terms of the quality naturally there. It is a pretty decent fast food burger, and it does have plenty of Thousand Island dressing and cheese to boot, so it's actually very tasty in that department. And the name itself is a little misleading because you'd think it's going to be something to compete with McDonald's, but it's nowhere near that in terms of what the presentation is. But still a tasty burger, even if it's on the pricey side by itself. Well, I'm glad I checked this one out. I mean, I've always been very curious about it, and naturally with a name like Big Carl, of course I wanted to see if it was going to compete with the Big Mac, and obviously it doesn't because it's missing a few key components. I do like what it is though. It's a decent fast food burger, a little bit on the pricey side like I said, but okay for what it is. So with that said, I'm gonna have to give the Big Carl here at Carl's Jr. just an okay 7 out of 10, and I really can't go much higher than that regardless of the quality of the beef, which is pretty decent here at Carl's Jr. I really love the charbroiled flavor, but like I mentioned earlier, it's missing a few key components that you really should have in a burger of this type. And hey, on the real, I don't think pickles and onions are that expensive, and for the cost of this burger, they should definitely be on there. But then again, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Drop some comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the Big Carl here at Carl's Jr. Is this something you think you get on its own or maybe as part of a combo with fries and a drink? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that said, this is Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out. And like I always say, we've got brand new content every single week here on my channel. So while you stay tuned for the next review coming real soon, in the meantime, stay frosty. Come on, CJ, I'd love to see your take on a real Big Mac clone. I mean, you've got the name, you've got a burger which is about 80% there. You're oh so close. Just finish this one out. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon.